Having a blessed and humble day. Continue to have a blessed and humble morning, y'all. This y'all shorty Rachel. Man, I don't know how y'all been. I hope, listen, like I said, hopefully y'all had a blessed and humble day. I'm on this, y'all, man. Like I said, I've been working hard, trying to accomplish these goals, y'all. And we gonna get there. We going to get there. But it's a beautiful day outside, y'all. I don't know if y'all came outside yet. I was out here for a little bit. I had to get this front cleaned. Let me see. Is the camera working today? Yeah. I had to get this front cleaned. I couldn't deal with it. It was starting to frustrate me. So I came outside. I cleaned a little bit. I was in there trying to deal with my stuff. I'm working on my website and shit. But man, it is a lot going on in my head. I'm just on this drone talking. All right, guys. I'm just definitely on this drone talking. What the hell? I got something new on my YouTube. What is that for? Oh, that's no. Anybody seen that? Look at all those gray hairs, y'all. They is coming out. I'm only 36, y'all. That shit is coming out. All that is gray hairs. Ha ha ha. Fucking coffins everywhere. Yo, but that's new. I didn't know that I had that. Alright, so that tells me how many people are here, how many people like the video. What is that for? Like this? We got some new shit on this joint, huh? We can comment now on the lives. Let me see. We can't comment. I'm starting to lose my weight again. I see it. I need to lose a whole 20 pounds completely. Blessings, Andrew. Welcome to Philly, baby. Man, I'm outside with it. We outside with it. So what y'all doing, y'all? I'm about to get my morning started soon. This little YouTube setup is different now. I'm gonna have to start using the vertical mode more often. Yo, before I start chit-chatting and I start talking, man, I don't know how many, people are going to be watching that are from Philly, all right? Don't mind my background. This is going to be my work area right here. All right, this joint is under construction, so y'all going to see a lot of shit behind me. But anyways, if you're in Philly, all right, and y'all received food stamps and stuff like that, man, listen, Philly's about to get hit. So Getty Losada is having a reunion, right? Like, they're going to have an event on 2121 North Howard Street, right? On Norris Square Senior Center on Wednesday, November 5th from 6 to 8 to help people, right, that are on food stamps and to help them prepare what programs they can get into because they're about to hit hard here in Philly with the food stamps. So those that thought they were saved here in Philly when it came to the food stamp cuts and all that stuff, man, listen, I suggest y'all go November 5th from 6 to 8 on North Square Senior Center, 2121 North Harvard Street, all right? Philadelphia, PA 19122. And it's for all the receptions, right, that got, that receive any type of, snaps, cash, anything, all right? They're going to help you learn how to prepare for the upcoming cuts. I don't even know who Bully Moon is. Who in the world is Bully Moon? Is that Bully Moon? I don't know who Bully Moon is, yo. But man, it's a lot going on, y'all. And I'm just gonna be on this John chatting. I'm just talking. All right, guys. Look, listen. I don't know how many of y'all heard about the Kata Scott story, right? I just did a live last night about it. And in the beginning, I was a little confused about the Kata Scott story because of the way, police were putting the information out there and much more. And I said it, the math wasn't math. And when it came with this, to this case, I also felt like it was, familiar. Like if I've seen it before, and it was because of the Carlisha Gainter case. But one thing I can sit here and say is, right, this case is wild. And I feel as though that Kata was set up. You see where I'm coming from? Like, there was some hate along that line. The auntie was right. My question is, right, when it comes to the Kata Scott case, guys, who was the one that said somebody knew a lot before anybody knew anything? And I think that shorty, what was her name? Gabrielle, I forgot what her name is. Gabby, some shit like that. That chick was hating on Kata Scott, yo. Kata Scott was set up. I don't care what nobody says. When you look at these videos that are surfacing right now, like that chick did a whole confession on TikTok, yo. I'm not. Listen, this shit hit, right? You know why it hits? Like I said yesterday, I'm from Philly, right? And we have to figure out a way how to change these outdated policies that they got, especially when it comes to, women of domestic abuse, kidnapping, sexual assault, and stuff like that. Like this man, Kato would have been here today if the law would have did what the law was supposed to do. He shouldn't have been walking with all the evidence they had on this man, and he's walking. He should have been behind bars. But unfortunately, the law didn't do what the law was supposed to do, and another man is walking, all right? And all you hear is nothing but loopholes and excuses. Like if you can't get around these loopholes, all right? And my thing is, right, you got judges like, what's her name, Katana Jackson? I can't remember her name. That'll sit here and give men and women, right, that, do these type of crimes a lenient time. They don't give them the time they're supposed to. They don't, they don't throw the book at them. None of that shit. You got judges that are real lenient on this, and that's why I say, man, these policies don't protect victims. These policies protect the predators. It's all about power, and I'm gonna keep saying that. I'm gonna constantly keep saying that. Like this case really hit her once again, because if they do this to every brown and black woman, all right, in poverty, what does that tell you about the system right now? And I keep saying that the system isn't meant to protect us, all right? That system is not meant, they tell us it's to protect us, but it's not really meant to protect us, y'all. We need to wake up with some other coffee. Like, it's really a shame that it took for this young lady to get unalive for the city of Philadelphia to get off their asses and get clipped up to their school in Germantown in that recreation center and get it cleaned up, to get rid of all the bushes, the trees, and all that shit, right? But they want to come right here in neighborhoods where people try to keep it clean when they're not working. As you can see where I'm saying, you see where I'm coming from. They want to come and they want to ticket people. They want to fine them for not, taking their grass out on time. But yet, y'all motherfuckers don't get y'all asses up and clean up the areas that y'all are responsible for. See, this shit goes hand in hand. And this is why I tell people, man, like, I get it. I hear a lot of people say, oh, voting ain't going to matter. That's because people are focused on this just presidential elections. I feel as though we need to worry about locally. Like, when it comes to getting resources in your neighborhoods and stuff like that, like, don't think that just going to the polls is where you vote people in and stuff like that, man. You can go to town hall and fight, all right, debate these policies and shit like that, and get on these politicians' tops, on these legislators, but people don't want to listen. And when I say stuff like this, people, ain't nothing gonna matter. What we say doesn't matter. Listen, either we unite and do something, or we stay separated and, let whatever is gonna come. and just sit and watch it. Real shit. But something has to get done with these policies. And guess what? Trying to chase a president isn't going to get it fixed. Me right now, I'm about to just stay focused. I'm trying to build my little I'm trying to build up my board, get as many members as I can to join my board. All right. And it's not, they listen, I'm not going to sit here and lie. That journey is not going to be easy. All right. Because a lot of us, all of us, when we start this whole mission, trying to get these community centers up and stuff like that, and these programs in for these kids, it's going to take a minute. All right. When we start this off, listen, ain't none of us going to get paid in the beginning until the funds start coming in through the fundraisers, through donations, through us, working and putting the money in. Listen, I'm not going to sit here and pull a Dr. Umar. All right. Like, I'm not going to try to pull this alone, stay broke every month, and then, fuck up. Nah, we don't do that. Like, it's going to take a team of us to actually accomplish, what I want to accomplish, get these kids off these corners, off these streets, doing dumb shit. Get them to have their own little, businesses at the age of 13 and up. All right, get these, how can I say, these establishments, these franchises out here, right? These little restaurants and, small businesses to get to hire these young bulls and stuff like that, especially when they got their working papers. So we trying to do different things around here, right? I know I got to hit up the word. I definitely got to hit up the word and talk to the word. Through Instagram somehow, or I'm gonna have to pop up on one of his lives. But I've been so caught up lately that by the time word goes live, I can catch maybe like 15 to 20 minutes of his live sometimes. So I be tired of shit. I only go to sleep for a few hours at night, and then I'm right back up doing what I gotta do. Cause sitting around, I'm not gonna get nowhere. And it's like the chick said, it's gonna take a lot of networking for me to accomplish this. All right, and I spoke to one of the members directly from, one of the members of the board here in Philadelphia directly. And she sat there. She didn't have to give me this information on how I, could sit here and get this done. Because this is shit they charge for. But they love the ideas that I got, right? That they sit here and give me this advice. And what I need to do is take heed to it, all right? I really need to focus on it. So one way or another, I'm going to find a way to, I don't know how I'm going to pull off the first fundraiser, but I'm going to figure it out because I'm going to pull a fundraiser off. And I know I'm going to have to attach a GoFundMe to it to see how we start getting the funds and stuff like that to start off a location. Right now, I'm going to start off with fixing this little area right here. It needs a lot of fixing. Like I told people, look, this is something my mom handed me down, all right? I'm going to turn this into something small. I have to take these windows out. All right, we have to take all of this wood out. All right, we have to fix all this. And I'm going to turn this porch into a whole little, how can I say, office. I'm going to get the money together and get these little printers. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some of these kids together and start letting them, make some t-shirts and stuff like that. So basically, right, when I do like the GoFundMe, it's going to be, to get help from the community so that I can get more merchandise for these kids, right? When it comes to, them starting off their little businesses and stuff, whether it's the t-shirts, all right, or, making designs for other people, whatever it is. But these kids got skills, all right? And I'm going to start them off like that. I mean, they had fun doing it the first time we tried it. People keep saying, these kids ain't going to change. They're not going to do nothing, man. Maybe we need to motivate these kids. That's what the hell we need to do. Find things that they could do. Listen, when I was growing up, there were different things that we could do, all right? Different programs, all right? We had people out here that would pay the kids to clean up their yards, all right? And much more. But now, you don't see none of that. I'm telling you. When it snows, you're not gonna see nobody. Listen, they'll leave the snow in front of the house. All right, they won't clean it, and they won't pay nobody to clean it. And what's funny is because some of these people, I've seen them. They won't take $5 to clean the front. $5 won't listen. With $5, they can't get shit at the store. And it's funny that people complaining for paying somebody to clean their front, right, over $5. Like, come on, get out of my face. Yo, when I was younger, man, these old heads, right, they used to, get us and like, yo, clean my backyard, can you clean my front? They didn't pay us no fucking $5. And $5 went a long way with us in the store back in the 90s and the early 2000s. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. But guess what? Them quarter sodas don't exist. The chips ain't a quarter no more. You can't get 4 bags of chip for $1 no more, man. All right, you can't get a whole bag filled up with candy for $1 no more either. So shit, stop trying to play these little kids and really help them out if y'all want to help them out, man. I've seen people be so evil out here, and I'm sitting here like, and y'all wonder why these kids is the way they is. And I'm not saying that all these kids are good. Some of these kids is bad, all right. But I be looking at the good ones trying to do what they gotta do, and they stuck. They stuck, and they end up with the bad crowd. Then they get caught up. All right. This goes in, I can go about this in so many ways. The problem is us. We can't find ways to come together. All right. We can't at all. We got T-Rail in the building. Blessings, T-Rail. How you doing this morning? But yeah, man, I'm definitely gonna get my shit together. All right, now that I'm able, I'm working again. I'm hyped. Like, I'm trying to see, like, after I get done paying everything I gotta get paid, what can I invest into right now that I could put out here for these kids. All right, because I'm not just trying to do for me, but I'm also trying to do for this community. And I'm doing it for the ones that want it, not the ones that don't want it. Those that don't want it, hey, look, listen, man, y'all can keep it pushing. Y'all can keep it pushing. But yeah, man, I'm just like, I'm hyped up that, everything's coming together. It took me a few years to try to, get this done. Like, I thought that at one point we wasn't going to get it done. Like, hey, nobody cares enough. But, little by little, patience. It's taken a lot of patience to get this done. All right. The same way that it's going to take patience for me to, how can I say, put the money together and get a place. So that's why I said I'm going to start off small. All right, and amongst of me starting my shit together, I'm gonna get these young bulls in, and I'm gonna do this. Like, hey, look, listen, man. Helping these young bulls, all right, these young ladies and these young men doesn't cost us nothing in reality, especially, all right, when you're helping the ones that want the help. And that's what I'm aiming for, all right? I'm not gonna keep ignoring these kids, all right? And especially, look, listen, man. I've been putting my skills to waste. I was not using my skills the right way, and I'm definitely about to use them now. All right. Like at one point, I thought it was too late. Oh, you can't do this. Listen to what everybody is saying. But no, man. Like we at one point get caught up in the wrong shit. What is the wrong shit? We figure that out when it's already sometimes too late. Some of us catch it on time. But I definitely got to give a shout out to those members of the board, all right, that are looking out for a shorty. On my part, all I can say is I appreciate from the bottom of my heart, because I am definitely been starting from zero from the past, 2 years, trying to figure out how I'm going to do this, and boom. Like, I never thought in a million years that, the advice was going to land in my lap. Oh, this is what you got to do. Like, they've been, like, I don't know if it's people that was hating or what. They up there. You see where I'm coming from? To sit here and guide me into the wrong path, I was like, damn, that shit fucked up. Like, you could tell. It's like they wanted my idea to just, like, fall. Like, my idea to, like, fade. Nah, man, I'm going to keep working hard as shit. Because it's like, when we was talking, right, it doesn't matter who I talk to. Like, they say the same shit. We come up with the same conclusion, all right? Like, there's really no programs here in the hoods for these kids at all. Word got a mentor program. And I said it, once I once I get this, up and running, once it gets on his feet, I could team up with Word and, bring over here to Philly what he's trying to do over there in Detroit. He's doing it online. See where I'm coming from? So if I can get more mentors like that to come together with me, boom, it's Gucci. Everything is curtains. We could accomplish so many things. And I'm willing to do it. Like, it's hard to put your trust in people, right? But seeing what my son went through, right, in these streets and these schools is what's making me fight, right? Looking at other kids going through the same shit, mothers out here, fathers out here going crazy, trying to figure out how they're going to help their kids, how they're going to change these policies. And I'm just like, damn. We was guided the wrong way when it comes, to the advice we was given here in these hoods. It's like the advice that was given to us was meant to keep us here, not let us move out, not let us prosper, not let us thrive. Real shit. And this is something we talk about, all right? They taught us everything, but not to share the pain. Real shit. Hey, I'm starting to lose my weight again. Hey, yeah. No double chin. Oh, still there? Damn, it's still there. Gobble, gobble. Fucking double chin, man. That bitch is still there. Ah! Let me see. Listen, man, I make fun of myself. I live, love, and laugh. Like, I ain't got time. Listen, at one point, I had my past determined who I was, right? But when God blessed me with my angels, when he put the right man in my path, right? When I let the right man, all right, cross my path, a whole lot of shit changed for me. Hey, you about to go to your interview? So, I'm not going to sit here and lie, right? My kids have been my blessing. Like, each one of them, right, didn't just teach me how to grow up. They taught me how to become a mother, how to become a different person than what I was before. Like, my kids have motivated me to become a better person than what I was. You sure? It don't want to turn on. Nothing that gets put on it works. What? Nothing works on it. I can sell it. Oh. I mean, if you could sell it and make some money, go ahead, man. I'm with you. Not for much, but... I mean, listen, shit. Something is something, right? Making that bread. Can you close the door, though? I don't live in a barn. Damn, somebody will pay $150 for that? For real? Yeah. Oh, shit. Just for the motherboard alone. Not even for it to turn on, just to take parts. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. I just threw that joint out thinking that it was trash. My son said, Mom, don't throw this tower away. I can sell this. I can get like $150 for the motherboard alone for this tower. Oh, I just threw the tower out. I didn't know that you could save that and sell that. Look at him over here. I just threw that joint out. Like, we got OG 22 rolling in the building. Blessings, OG. Yo, I gotta start working on making my hair come, Right now I got a cowlick, and it looked like I got no hair. That's because all this is coming out. Yo, when I take my hair out, right? Y'all gonna see all the little gray parts, right? Silver parts, like Storm. That shit look hot when I take it out. And the curls, what? I just hate when I have frizzy days. When I have frizzy days, I hate the way my hair looks. It looks so stiff. Like, it needs some life into it. But other than that, man, watch, man. That shit is coming out. I've been working on this since I was... Listen, I don't dye my hair. The first time I saw a gray hair come in my head, like on my hair, on my head, I was like, what, 15 years old? And I was like, yo, I want my hair to be like Storm. I want my hair to look just like Storm's. I'm like, I want it to be all silver and gray on the top and black on the bottom. And then when I get old, I want it to be all silver or pure white. I'm not ashamed of that, man. That's wisdom. You know how, listen, man, I got an aunt. And she got that silver hair and the black on the bottom. And she look beautiful. She like in her 60s now. She look beautiful. And that shit run in the blood, so shit, man. That shit is nothing but wisdom. We got young Riaz in the building. Blessings, blessings, young Riaz, man. Guys, make sure y'all go check out young Riaz and his shorts, all right? Make sure y'all go check out 22 Ronin. Great conversations, great topics. But let me give y'all a warning about my OG, all right? My OG got a mouth on him, and he loves to roast. He loves to, joke around and stuff like that. He's like one of them uncles that will tell you how it is, all right? You know, them uncles in the barbecue, they be drinking and they got no filters in their mouth, all right? You gotta love the shit out of 22 Ronin, all right? And if you don't understand, you just will never understand. Shout out to my OG, all right? Yeah. Yo, man, that I'm on this John speaker, man. I've seen some shit on social media, man. And listen, this is not speaking on all men, all right? So if you're a man and you hear what I'm saying, or you walk in, all right, and you're listening to something that, might hit a nerve or something, or you don't agree to, man, then listen, don't get mad. I'm just talking, all right? Because I'm speaking in general. I'm not speaking about all men. All men don't fall under the same category, okay? But this is something that I've been seeing a lot of men do on social media, right? And I feel as though it's a feminine move, right? Very feminine. I'm not saying that a man is not allowed to touch his feminine side, right? What I'm saying is that this is way too feminine. Like, I don't know if it's something that's existed for a while. But let me ask this. I've seen women do this a lot, right? But men to come online, right? Men to come online and how can I say it? Sit here, right, and bash a woman after he's been with her, it's the wildest thing I've seen, right? And what I mean by that, right? I'm sitting here, right? It just fucks me up in the head, and I be cracking the fuck up, right? It's kind of like, what the fuck is going on? Hold up, wait a minute. So you sat here, you had sex, you had relationships with this female, right? And while you was having relationships with her, you ain't complain. It wasn't a problem. She ain't stink, right? She ain't do nothing wrong. But as soon as it goes sideways in a relationship, right? The woman pussy stinks. She don't know how to wash up. She's a bad mother. She's this. But I don't get it. The whole time we seen y'all together, it doesn't matter. Listen, it is a lot of men doing this, all right? From celebrities on to regular people out here, right? I'm just trying to figure this one out. Like, if she was that bad, why be with her in the beginning? Listen, I'm not gonna sit here and lie, all right? If I meet a man, I'm taking it, so I don't have that problem. But if I meet a man, right, and he's funky down there, right, whether it's his balls, all right, let me put it like this: his third leg along with his soldiers, all right. If they're funky down there, if his ass smells worse than the sewer, I'm not gonna be with him. I'm not gonna fuck him. Like, people is out of pocket. You see where I'm coming from? If this man's underarms are funky, I'm not gonna be with him. So I don't understand a man, right, that seems so cool with a woman for the longest, and out of nowhere when shit go left, all right? Because I've seen women do this shit, but men, I'm like, damn, y'all really in y'all emotions like us women. I thought it was just us women, but a lot of men are out here on some, oh, she, her pussy thing, she had this down there, but then why the fuck was you with her? Oh, I told her to go take a shower. And if I have to tell my man to go take a shower, me and him not fucking. What? You telling me you gave this bitch head while she was funky down there? I just don't understand certain people. I just think that people come on this John, right, just to talk, right? Just to say certain shit to make other people look bad, right? To make themselves look better, come up that ladder, not realizing that as fast as you come up the ladder for, clout, now they call it aura, right? For clout, that's what people fall to. People don't dig that part. People really don't dig that part. Oh boy. Here's why I'm saying, like, we need some more, we need some real mentors out here, man. There's no real role models for our young men and our young ladies out here. People do these dumb shit. They do it on, they do it within their own homes, and then they do it on social media, and then want to sit here and ask, oh my God, why are these kids doing this? They worse, yeah, they worse than us. One, they think it's okay because we doing it. All right. People talking about their leaders, but can't even lead by example. So let's make some of this shit make sense. On some real shit, people out of pocket. We got Tyron Motif in the building. Blessings, blessings. Welcome to Philly, baby. Like he not from Philly, but still, man. Every time I see one of my Philly peoples, I'm still gonna say it. Welcome to Philly, baby. Let me say it the right way. Let me see if I can come out this time. Welcome to Philly, baby. Not coming out. But blessings to Tyron. Guys, make sure y'all go check out Tyron Motif. Listen, especially if you're into the celebrity gossip, all right? Like, listen, I think he's covering Krishan right now, so make sure y'all go check him out. All right, great conversations, great topics, all right? But I definitely feel as though, guys, like, back on top on what I was talking in the beginning, right? I feel as though that we need some more mentorship programs for our kids out here, man. But we need the right mentors. We can't just, how can I say, fund any person out here that so much that has happened in the past. Ooh, what did I win? How much money? Oh, wait, come over here, man. Y'all just sent me a gift. Give me, I want to know how much did I win off that lottery. Here you go. Come over here. Ooh, I won $5. So I love playing these little games. I be playing these little games and I get paid for them. While people out here playing for free, I get paid for all that shit. That coin blast, whatever these little... Listen, I don't even know the games. I was just playing Galaxy Shooter last night, and I made $10 off playing that Galaxy Shooter. All right? I'm not going to sit here and lie. While people are out here, just playing these games for hours and hours for free, I got paid for playing that shit. Then I get little notifications. I be playing the little lotteries on these drones. Man, I get paid for that. Man, my PayPal. Let's see. I connect that PayPal right to that. Boom, 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 boom. Ka-ching, ka-ching. Every time you play. Like, people, like, some of them ain't, legit. But you gotta, like, the game Just Play. That drone is legit. What's another one? It's a few of them. Just connect your PayPal to it and you play on them drones. On some of them you can collect, your profit every 3 hours. On others you collect your profit, within 48 to 72 hours. I still have fun. I don't care. By now, what my focus is right now, trying to invest. So that's what I'm gonna start doing. Especially when taxes come around, I'm definitely about to start investing in these how can I say, ideas that I got. Definitely. I mean, I gotta take advantage, right? Look, listen. When somebody's showing interest in something that you're doing and they willing to invest, you gotta take advantage of that, man. Right now, I'm taking for what I could borrow. I'm doing my research, learning. I'm gonna keep networking with each of these politicians, all right, and each one of these organizations, and see who I could, best fit with, who's best fit for the type of program that I'm trying to bring out here. It took a minute, all right. One thing I can sit here and say, all right, and I know a lot of people hate him. Shout out to Kwame Brown for giving me, how can I say, the right advice, all right? Because he was one of the first ones to guide me into the right direction. Everyone else is like, oh, go do this, go do that. And I'm doing it and getting frustrated to the point where I almost got frustrated with the man himself. Hey, man, I listen, when we had a good conversation the first time, but the second time I went on a panel with him, I was like, man, look, listen, that shit ain't going to work. People don't want to listen. I already got a petition out here. I'll never forget this shit a few years ago. He's like, oh, you could do this. I mean, he got frustrated with me. Shit, I would too, man, because I was being hard headed, and it was because I was, I was frustrated. But shit, look at me now. 5 years later, my voice got heard. I'm here engaging with different legislators, different politicians. All right, putting my ideas out there. People was like, "You're gonna need this for that," and it turns out that all I needed was me and a good pitch. That's all I needed was to get their attention and show them how my idea is gonna really work and who and what it's gonna benefit. So hopefully things work out, man. One thing I'm going to sit here and say is I'm not going to sit around and wait for it to come. All right, because I know that there's no Sky Daddy coming to help us. And Philly, man, Philly got, listen, a lot of resources if we look for them. And we have to, how can I say, come together and do it to get it. Especially with the way shit is going on now. Like I told y'all, man, look, listen. If you're in Philadelphia, all right, there's a lot of cuts coming soon, starting with EBT. If you receive food stamps and cash benefits, all right, I suggest you go to North Square, all right, Senior Center on 2121 North Harvard Street, all right, Philadelphia, PA 19122, on November 5th from 6 to 8, all right. Ketsi Losada, all right, who deals with these type of things is going to be there. All right, Ketsi Lasada deals with housing. She deals with the schools. She deals with a lot of shit here in Philadelphia. All right, and she's been here for a while. All right, so if y'all go check out that event, who's Demarie Hadley? Hey, something happened to somebody else? Damn, what is going on? Like, a lot of these young women are disappearing, yo. A lot of them, man. And I gave my little input yesterday, all right, when I spoke on Kata Scott, all right, and on Carlissa Gaither. Like, we have to change these policies. All right, I spoke a little bit earlier on this live, and I said it. All right, if the police, listen, man, you know what fucks me up with this Kata Scott situation, man, and may she rest in peace. My condolences go out to her family. All right, but it's crazy how the police department shows you that when women go missing, black or brown women go missing, that they don't really give a fuck. That it's gonna come, it's gonna take for us to come together. All right, because even though the police department wants to take credit for what the public did, all right, going back into the Kata Scott conversation, all right, because I spoke a little bit on it. Going back on the Kata Scott situation, the police wasn't thorough. The police didn't do their search, thorough enough. First of all, they was lying to the public like crazy. All right. And second of all, let's make it make sense. When it comes to black and brown women disappearing, technology out of nowhere doesn't work. Because it's funny as shit how when we was looking at these videos yesterday, right? They wasn't in an area. Even my baby pop said it. He's like, I could take you through that area and show you how it is. They didn't have cameras before, right? Allegedly, they didn't have no surveillance, none of that shit. But now, after the tips came, right? Anonymous tips came. The public found the body. Oh, bloop, 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 bloop. They got camera. They got surveillance. They got, but, oh, wait a minute. Y'all said y'all didn't have nothing. Y'all was tracking it through the cell phone. Cell phone, which y'all said y'all didn't have, but I guess y'all did fine. Because according to the auntie, y'all was pinging that John. Wasn't y'all pinging the phone if it was off? That's why I'm like, yo, man, the media, between the media and the police, yo, and these news outlets and shit like that, yo, they be gaslighting the public. They be having us ready and on go mode. I'm telling you. And if we don't stand together, boy, we all know what it is. We know the reality, all right? And if I could, I can go a little deeper on YouTube, but I know, listen, I'm not trying to lose a second channel. I worked hard as shit to get to where I'm at on this channel, all right? So that we can bring awareness to the things that we're bringing to. But if another young lady went missing or lost her life due to abuse, molestation, all right, domestic violence, man, my condolences go to her family, and may she have peace in paradise. It's a shame. Yo, pretty soon I'm gonna get all that, man. Watch all this be gray. It's gotta get more grayer. It's right now. It's just salt and pepper. I hate that. And I gotta get my hair to get more thicker. This John did thin out a little bit, especially after I burnt my hair and pulled a Michael Jackson. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. I'm glad my face ain't burnt though. At least I learned how to use the grill now. It cost me my hair, but I know how to use the grill now. I know how to turn that John on. I'm about to get off this John soon. But I really, really wanted to, put that out there when it came to the Keita Scott situation. We have to start bringing more awareness, right, when it comes to, these type of traumas that women go through. I can get my lighter to turn on, damn. It's a beautiful day in my neighborhood. I'm gonna call my baby daddy. I need a latte. What y'all over there doing? I think they probably fixing the street over there. I need to go grab me a latte. I don't know. Should I take a walk to go get this latte? I want a latte. No, Ray, no, 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 no. You said you was gonna cut off the lattes. They said blaze up. Shout out to that Mary Jean. Rasta baby. These cars be driving so slow. Why are you driving so slow? Look like you creeping. Park right there. You about to pick somebody up. Maybe. We got Miss Chicago. We got the beautiful Miss Chicago in the building. Blessings, blessings, Miss Chicago. It's early in the morning. Everybody's going to the store. Yo, I don't know what is it with these stores now, right? These stores be having me crack the fuck up, yo. Cause now some of these stores, right? These corner stores, the bodegas, what people call poppy stores, right? They be taking like afternoon breaks, right? And then I be cracking up because on Sundays I crack up because listen, Saturday nights they be drinking. The majority of these stores, that's all they do. They drink at nighttime before closing, right? Now what they do is, right, when Sundays come, they don't open till like 1 o'clock, like they on fucking Sunday morning, like they in church. Man, I'm sitting here like, get the fuck out of here. Y'all don't even go to church. Y'all ain't even praising the Lord on Sunday. Y'all want to sit here and open up at 1 o'clock. I'm saying like, damn. I don't know what's up with them and shit. Like, they getting a little too comfortable. Like, we need y'all on Sundays. Shit, the market be far as shit. Well, Cousins is right there, but Cousins is expensive. Open them fucking corner stores so we can get our sweet woods in the morning and the little things we need. Y'all want to be open up late like shit. Y'all got it like that. Bet. I don't know who that. Let me see. Joe. Just business facts. Facts. Show you have that. Listen, that wake and bake in the morning. Hell yeah. Yes, I'm one of those. Listen, I ain't ashamed. Shorty is definitely not ashamed. Shit. I ain't ashamed. People know it. Like, as y'all can see, my go-tos. I gotta have my little good times on some real shit. I look fat on this John. Let me stop playing with my merchandise. I definitely gotta have them good times. Good times in the morning. Alright, and I ain't talking about the TV show either. Shit. Man, I don't know if a lot of y'all don't know, man. If y'all listen, these Sweetwood ramps, man, they got QR codes you could enter to win, prize money giveaways every year. They're gonna start again this year. I think they start around, if I'm not mistaken, April, June, around there. Man, I joined that joint. I've been playing that joint for 3 years, man, and I finally hit this year. I ain't ashamed of my game. If it worked out for me and it benefit me, let me go hook somebody else up. Go get that bread. Yo, you're gonna have to be scanning like a motherfucker, but fuck it. I scanned. Shit. Everybody, you got a rap, man. I need some of them raps. Give me them. Don't throw that shit up. Give me the raps. And I'm scanning and I'm scanning and I'm scanning. I was like, yes, I hit. Now I'm aiming for the $3,000 prize. I thought I wasn't gonna hit. Man, 3 years. I was like, shit. And I'm just like, fuck, I hit. Yes. So shit. They worked out they worked out for me in my benefit. Look, listen. Oh, I found a charger to my speaker. Oh, I can listen to some music now. Damn, I've been looking for you. You was there hiding? Man, I ain't gonna sit here and lie. Look, man. Listen, I scratch their backs, they scratch mine. I be getting a whole lot of stuff from them. I promote the shit out of the Sweetwoods. Alright? And I get a whole lot of stuff from them. Real shit. I get these to sell them. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I sell all these. I got hoodies, I got shirts. I'll be out here. I'll be like some Dej Low, man. Fuck that, man. I ain't making music. I ain't no rapper. Can I write lyrics? Yes. I don't like my voice behind the mic, but shit. Since I know that my voice don't go behind the mic, I could write for somebody. Listen, I've heard my voice. Y'all heard it too. Shit. I could roast myself. Some people are like, I like your voice. I'm like, I don't like that shit. I don't like it. My voice got raspy because, throughout the years, my voice really got like this when I caught that bacterial pneumonia. And it was weird to me because, like, one day I got sick, and I stood sick for almost, like, 2 months. Right? It almost hit 3, but I got my shit together. And then my voice still like this. Like, I don't sound like a chipmunk no more. I don't care. Fuck it. This was a while back. When I caught that was a little before I had my daughter and when the pandemic hit. Like, that was around that time. They thought it was COVID. I ain't got no fucking COVID. Then when they did deeper, like they had to do more blood tests and everything, it turned out I had bacterial pneumonia. And it was because the landlord where I was renting it, I was going to rent to own, he had black mold in between the walls, the shed. Everywhere in that house was black mold, and we couldn't see it. We ended up seeing it when it was raining one day, and the ceiling in the shed fell down, and we could see the sheetrock, how black it was. It had all these black spots in it, and then they took down some more of the walls, and it turned out that it was nothing but black mold inside these walls, and he had to, fix it. He fixed some of it, but he didn't fix all of it. Like, you know, yo, when I'm sitting here and I was looking at it, they was like, yo, you have this lawsuit if he don't do what he gotta do. I was like, oh shit. When that lawyer was like, yo, if he don't do what he gotta do in the amount of time that he has to do it, you can keep all his assets. I was like, what? They was like, yeah, you can keep his houses, his cars, everything, because he's talking about he don't got no money to pay, right? So when they was like, you can keep, I was like, oh shit. Just because, listen, my daughter had eczema, my son was going, you know, through it with asthma. We couldn't even tell what the hell was going on. And we kept telling him that he had a lot of fixing to do in the house. He didn't want to listen. So I was sitting here like, when they said, yo, you can keep all of his assets, I was like, damn, just from getting sick in his house, that shit was wild. So if y'all got a slumlord and y'all get sick, right, and you got proof that he's the reason you got sick, man, there's one hell of a lawsuit in your hand for that slumlord. Crazy part is that some of them get their shit together just so that they don't have to pay that lawsuit. That's the crazy part. Yo, listen, I'm gonna keep saying it. I keep looking at it. I was like, oh, I didn't know it was that silver. It's coming out. All of it. Look at how silver it is. Yes. It's starting to come out over here. Yes. All this is where I got my hair burnt. I don't care. My baby hairs are starting to come back out. It took fucking 2 years for my hair to grow back. I was wearing caps and everything. They were like, take that cap off. No. Listen. My cap is what made my hair get so thin. Now I have to help make it grow again, get thick. But when I take my hair out, them Jones look so hot. The streaks look really hot. And I didn't have to dye it. That shit is natural. I love it. Yo, I was 15 years old when the first white hair came out. And all I wanted was my hair to look like Storm. Like real shit. I still got virgin hair. I ain't dyed that bitch. But never in my life have I dyed my hair. Now, I've cut it a few times when I became an adult, obviously. Last time I cut it, they fucked my hair up. Somebody said that the hairstylist was envious. Yo, if I show y'all a picture of the time that because I took a picture of my hair before I cut that John, I was in the mirror with the camera up. Y'all see me in a cartoon? All right, I was in the mirror with the camera up. I had a little touch in my hand, and I just took the picture. My hair was all the way up to my ass, halfway down. I told her, cut my ends. Why this bitch come and cut my hair all the way up to here? I was like, those are not my... Yo, I was mad. I was mad. I was like, never will I ever go to a hair salon again to get my hair done. Never. Like, I will not take a picture unless my hair is done. So obviously, I was mad. Oh, we got the answer in the building. Shout out to the answer. Blessings, blessings, answer. Guys, make sure y'all go check out answer, all right? Great conversations, great topics, y'all. I know that he said he's going to bring a panel, right, for those of y'all that are interested, right? Men's mental health, all right? And that right there is going to be highly needed. However he brings it, all right, it's going to be highly needed here on social media, all right? A lot of us are bringing, a lot of awareness to women's mental health. And I just touched on the men's mental health again for the third time this month. All right, we need to bring awareness to men's mental health. We talk a lot about women and kids' mental, all right, but we never ever talk about men's mental health out here in reality. And shout out to the men that are on social media bringing up the topic, yo, because it's really needed. All right, listen, I like having my fun on social media, right, but I also love bringing awareness, to the things that are really, really needed. And I think that men's mental health is something that needs to be talked about a lot. Listen, I'm a mother of 2 boys, and like I told y'all, right, I don't keep mentioning the word for no reason. I want to team up with the word because of the mentor program that he has, right? And I feel as though that what he's trying to do with these young men, especially for the single mothers out here with young boys, all right, that need that type of support. It's kind of like the Big Brother program that we had at one point and they took away now. Unless, a young bull gets into some type of trouble, they don't enter this type of, the Big Brother program. So once I get on my feet, I'm definitely going to team up with Word. All right, he is somebody that I do want to team up with, that I know that, I can make this happen with. All right, that's what I'm looking for. I'm trying to do my research the right way because I'm not just going to build a board with people sit here and do me dirty. Nah, I'm building this board with people that I could trust. All right, and if I know that it's coming from your heart and that you're willing to do this with me, knowing that we're not getting paid in the beginning, then I know that you're worth, my time and my energy. As crazy as it sounds, but yeah. Guys, make sure y'all go check Answer out though on some real shit. Y'all won't be disappointed. He don't just, be talking, all right. He be showing, he be playing, he be hooping, all right. So that's his little sports type thing over there. He be having conversations about it, all right. He be bringing up, top, great topics, great conversations, and not just that. That amongst, the humor and the comedy and the roasting and all that, he brings awareness to a lot of things. Really? Like really? Big ass truck. I can't wait to lose some more weight. Yo, this turkey neck is bothering me, man. I'm like a whole turkey out here. Gobble, gobble. Why you park like that? Go down tail. Seeing her park like this just reminded me of something, yo. How the fuck I get a ticket? I don't even own the car. Yo, listen, I'm fighting this shit. I'm not, listen, I know it's $50. They're gonna be like, you being petty for $50? You fucking right, I'm being petty for $50, yo. How y'all gonna find me because I obstructed, allegedly, according to y'all, I obstructed traffic. I don't even own a motherfucking car. I don't drive. My baby pop's car don't even be in this fucking block. So my thing is, right, I'm looking at this. I'm like, y'all really gave me y'all gave me a ticket because somebody put a little fucking cone there to say reserve a parking spot for themselves when I wasn't around. Listen, I'm not gonna sit here and fight with these people that try to reserve their own parking. All right, I've taken out cones. I've done this. I've done that. One thing I'm not gonna do is lose my life. Either y'all put a motherfucking officer out here, all right, to drive around so they can see who the fuck is doing this shit, knowing damn well that y'all can't reserve parking, all right. But me personally, I don't have a car. I don't need to reserve a parking. So y'all better do y'all thing, get out here, figure out who the fuck is doing this dumb shit out here, all right? And maybe y'all could prevent a few, these lost lives due to fucking, how can I say, parking spots. Because me personally, I'm not losing my life over no fucking parking spot. Yeah, I'm a block captain. But at the end of the day, I'm not losing my life for no parking spot. So y'all better figure this shit out. But $50 from me, I don't own a car. Man, y'all listen. I'm not gonna speak like that. But still, the fuck wrong with them? $50. And then if I don't pay, that shit gonna go up to 75. And if I don't pay that 75, it's gonna go up. Nope. So I'm gonna go over there. We're gonna dispute this shit. We're gonna have a civilized conversation. You're gonna drop this shit. That's why you gotta know your rights. I don't own a fucking car. Get the fuck out my face with that bullshit. Learn your, it's right there. I forgot what the number is, but y'all can't do that shit to me. Go fucking ticket somebody else. He said, I need that 50. You fucking right, I need that 50. Gonna sit here and pay $50 for something that I ain't do. Fuck out of here. They got me chopped. I gotta fix that. I don't know who took out that little water drum from there. I'm about to bring out the leaf blower. Me and my little leaf blower is best friends. I already got that joint over there in the corner. I'm gonna go over there and blow that shit to the other corner. Have somebody else clean that shit up. So no, let me stop. I'm being petty right there. Oh shit. Let me get off this joint. I just got a reminder. Oh, I got 30 minutes. I like that. Have my little my little AI assistant is helping me. Shit. Listen, I ain't getting no robot, but I sure as hell take these little AI assistants on my phones. These little motherfuckers work better than a regular assistant. Shit. They remind me on time when I got a meeting, when I gotta clock in for work, when I gotta clock out, who I gotta go see, when is my paycheck due, and then it gives me advice on what I could do and what I could say. I love these little AI assistants, Jones, man. Hey, look, listen, shout out to them, man. That's what I need them for. It's getting chilly. You're gonna see me bundled up. I'm be looking like a little midget out here. Like if I was, from the North Pole or some shit. I'm about to start getting bundled up. It's time to buy some hoodies, some beanies, and some sweatpants. Some warm ones too. I've been, an hour on this joint. I'm gonna get off this joint, guys. Make sure y'all go check out The Answer. Make sure y'all go check out Young Riaz. Alright, who else was on this joint? Make sure y'all go check out Tyron Motif, 22 Rolling. Alright, great content creators. I just gotta give y'all a heads up about my OG 22 Rolling. Alright, that's it. He's really a roaster. So if y'all can't handle him, man, I'm just saying, be cautious. Alright. But let me get off this joint because I do got a meeting in 20 minutes. Alright, and listen. I'm trying to get my daughter homeschooled. I'm gonna convince my baby daddy to get her homeschooled. I got my son homeschooled. All right, but their dad is not here. So even though he's with me, all right, I make all the decisions. He's got some decisions, just not in the school part. My kids ain't going to fucking public school. I'm trying to get my daughter out. Watch, I'm gonna convince him one way. I'm thinking that I need to bring the mommy out, the fuego. All right. Like que yo te estoy diciendo a ti que yo no quiero a mi hija a la escuela. Sácala ya. And then after we get done, arguing, just like a mommy does, I'm just wrap my legs around him. Like, thank you, baby. Till next time, I'm out. I'm going to convince him to get her out of school one way or another. Watch. Even if I got to bring the fuego out of me. Shit. I got to get feisty with this man. Like, get her the fuck out. But I'm out, y'all.